The following display shows a direct comparison between the movement of a real car and Enthusia's car. Enthusia accurately recreates the actual physics of a moving car. Real cars and real physics. Physics recreated on Enthusia. Above is the physics of an actual car. Below is the physics recreated on Enthusia. Recreation of real physics.
Ladies and gentlemen, not bad, huh? Welcome back. As you maybe start to imagine, I've rediscovered my PlayStation 2 and some old titles, given this video and the previous one again with the Super Trucks Racing. So what can I say? Sorry. What can I say apart Enthusia, like in the main menu? Well, I'm here to play for the first time in my life this game that was very famous back in years 2000s, around that period, that was maybe less famous than Gran Turismo, and maybe is another, let's say, missed opportunity by programmers, or at least by the merchandising of the programmers, to easily put on the market something special like this one. I say so because was the first title trying to, let's say, bring a proper simulation into PlayStation world, in general into consoles, and especially for PlayStation world, where Gran Turismo was already approaching his third or fourth title, I do not remember. Was not easy, let's say, to bring that incredible amount of sales made by Gran Turismo Polyphony company and be, let's say, recreated with another title that more or less was anyway starting to propose something in 2005 by Konami, starting to propose something that was already anyway on the market. But if you don't mind, after the first video introduction you have seen, I would like to play with you, as said, also for me, for the first time, this game that back then was decently promoted, but I've never had the chance to race it. And luckily and differently from what was the episode of yesterday regarding total immersion racing, this one accept the steering wheels and pedals. So if you don't mind, I'm here to say hello from Italy and trying to race with this game and this set of pedals and wheels. But anyway, let's go to discover the game, because it will be new also for me, so we can maybe start a new one. Okay, street legal cars from A to F and racing cars are. I suppose that there will be an A class I don't know. Characteristics, okay. Okay, I want to avoid anyway the traction control, etc. Okay, let's start to choose a decent car. Maybe this is the Nissan Micra, or at least in Europe it was called Nissan Micra. In Japan is Nissan March. Okay. This Toyota Fan Cargo, maybe not a racing car. A German car, no thank you. I find them very boring and all repetitive, the same for the Polo. Not a space utility vehicle or a multi-purpose vehicle for sure. Not a cubic wagon, sorry. Okay, the Honda Beat could be already something nice. The Suzuki Cappuccino, nice. 700 kilograms compared to 760, but 63 best horsepower versus 63, so a bit lighter. What was the torque? 60 and 85. Okay. Wow, the Mini Cooper, the original one, not the one made by BMW, nice. British MG, beautiful. This is the Nissan Bluebird, nice. And the Cosmosport from Mazda. I do not remember if it was a rotative engine, rotor engine. I don't know the right pronunciation of the rotary engine, sorry. Rotary. Okay, if you don't mind, I start with an easy car. This Honda Beat. I am an Honda user, so I try to stay at home with my preferred brand, just personal taste. Manual gear change, okay. Who cares? Okay. Okay, I'm not reading, I tell you. Okay, so with option, understood. Okay, we can save later, I think. The help, I don't care. So join a race. Okay. Oh, a circuit, a track dedicated to myself, Marco Strada. Wow. Maybe it will be a fake race. Okay, let's start with this one. I mean, it's okay. Okay, join the race. Maybe the next time I could avoid this nice music, okay? Okay, let's start. And I must say that there will be no cockpit. So it will be really, let's say, this thing with my cockpit. That can be more or less, I think. Okay, more or less I've centered the steering wheel. You can see my hands. Blah, blah, blah. Let's start to race. Let's just take a bit of practice. And the centered instrument tool you can see is a sort of gravity checker. So the less you make move outside the car this tool, this yellow ball, the better, because you don't lose grip. And now I understand that the red value that was highlighted with my car was a sort of how to say, a sort of indication that my car was not powerful enough and, let's say, full of performance enough to possibly beat this field. Maybe we can use also the paddle shift. Yes, okay, a bit easier. Or we can use the sequential gear shift, not bad. I don't know if this game will have a sort of damage system available for the moment where you touch a wall or whatever. Okay, we could have used all the power also before. Let's see what happens. Well, it happens that we are last, so we can also remove the steering wheel, blah blah blah. The Lancia Delta obviously made the fastest lap and was also the winner, and we arrived basically ages after. So now let's wait a bit of music. Okay, collisions, blah blah blah, go. What happens now? Ah, we can replay, no, we can just exit, okay. So first race, calculation of the points. So 21 kilometers driven, maybe. First in the ranking, no, ranking 1 of course, collisions, okay, collision, ah okay, so it's like a sort of, how to say, the better you drive, the points more you score, okay, skill points. Okay, so maybe I could also choose an easy, to join an easiest race maybe. Ah yes, so the 4.1 novice, because instead the 10.9 are still novice. Okay, let's start with 4.1 just to... Okay, in this case you can see my Honda Beat is an average, if not in the top 3 cars, possibly winning this race. Okay, let's start. Let's load the cockpit. I don't know if it is boring for you or whatever. Luckily the shifter hides the speed, but believe me, this car is not going to be the quickest, reaching 200 kilometers per hour in any conditions. So okay, crashed. It is not bad, this track that looks like Venice in some way. I've seen the Ponte dei Sospiri on the left. This is my teammate with another on the beat. Okay, the feeling on the Logitech Driving Force Gran Turismo edition is not bad. I've seen a Chevrolet Corvette. How can I beat a Corvette with an Honda Beat? I don't know, but let's try to race properly. Not this thing for sure. Okay, no damages maybe, but let's say that with a car not performing at its maximum, I can't win. And in front of me I see, okay, let's say that the next try I will do will be at least to beat the Honda Beat, because I can't accept to be fourth with a second placement for another car equal to mine. So we can listen a bit better and a bit more this beautiful song, and let's try to redo the race. Okay, I'm arrived. Okay. So we gain a bit more points, clear. Wow. Okay, now it's lighter, yes. Level 1 reduction weight, very similar to Gran Turismo from this point of view, even if you are not choosing properly the type of modification you would like to have. So it's just something, I suppose, automatic. Already the second week of racing. Let's go ahead. So we can rejoin a race. So let's choose an easy one. This Mystic. No, sorry, I wanted to stay with the same track and choose. Okay. It's not clear to me, to be honest. Okay. Okay, I haven't understood very much the sense of everything, so maybe this is already an explanation of why this game was not, let's say, properly well accepted back then. Maybe I'm just being silly. Anyway, let's start the race. Let's load the cockpit. Tell me in the comments if you hate it or like it. Let's try this time to at least start decently. How many cars more powerful than mine? I would say the feeling of handling is quite similar to Gran Turismo, to be honest. And maybe the more I will learn the track, the easier will be increased performances. And the sense of losing the car with the force feedback is credible. So here we pass between two cars. Obviously we don't have enough power to cope with the others on straights. And as I was saying, not bad the feeling of the force feedback. I don't like the fact that when you are side by side with other cars, they are basically winning every duel, because if I stay side by side, they accelerate better than me. So it's not really something credible. I mean, we have a lighter car, so maybe the mass of the others maybe is correct. It brings to a victory. Okay, so let's say that with a car with odds at the highest level, at least we stayed in front of a Thunderbird, but now the system will explain me how many points earned, maybe. So we exit. Unlock the Accord Euro R CL7. Don't ask me which is the meaning of CL7. Okay, but at least we can start to use this one. We can now select a new car. Okay, let's go. Many collisions, so points reduced. The base point, because we are not using the traction control, the handling control, and using the manual transmission player. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, there was a multiplier factor already 3 weeks, and maybe at 300 points will happen something, I don't know. So we could maybe join a race with the same car that at least we know from a handling point of view. Go to a low factor, this Mystic Caveway. Choose the 2.4 watt, nothing. So we can join this race that looks like will be very easy for my low skill level and my low understanding of this game. It's a sort of duel directly, okay? Okay, I suppose this one is a fake track. Nice the effect of losing the grip with the force feedback. maybe should be a nice track for rally enthusiasts. To be honest, I don't even see where I am. Collision, yes. And the Mitsubishi Colt is still in the lead. Okay, a bit of space to accelerate maybe. And finally outside the cave. Oh, what a track. Okay, in the dark we can maybe follow the Mitsubishi Colt, if it is a Mitsubishi Colt. Okay, we are out of the cave. And finally, the race is over, luckily. Okay, so we had a car with 3.9 points of odds against the other one, the Mitsubishi Colt, with 2.4 points of odds. So against all odds, featuring Phil Collins, we have won. Now what happens? The first win of the... Okay, we can exit, wait for the beautiful background music, and maybe we can unlock the Mitsubishi Colt. That is the only option to unlock, so maybe it will be unlocked. Wow! Okay. So we can go to the supermarket and load a full amount of goods with this car. Thank you very much. And we are earning points, okay? Okay. Tuning level up what? We have moved from skill level 1 to skill level 2 because we came out from the cave. Nice. And okay. So now tires will be better, okay, upgraded. More points in the ranking. We can enter Riv with 2 wins of completing 5 races. Okay. Earn a bit of points more. Now next song. The tragic one. Okay, maybe we can try another race just to understand if there will be another dramatic mystic caveway. Okay, Marco Strada already tried. The Autumn Hill. That reminds me very well Gran Turismo. There was a track in the original Gran Turismo 1 with the Autumn Ring, for what I remember. Let's start this next race. Let's load the cockpit. I must say I would have liked at least a session of practice, because I mean they are all new tracks, so you have to drive like if you were blind. I mean, it's not really a nice feature to not test the track before a race, but anyway, maybe we can use the first lap to follow the others, hoping to avoid a crash. And I don't even know if you prefer the steering wheel or not. I mean, from a pure sensation, feeling, whatever, perception, it's really nice. You really feel with a 20 years old game what is going to do your car. For example, this understeering moment. And yes, maybe with the car improved a bit, it's not bad. You start to be competitive, and if I'm not wrong, the level of odds moved from 7 to 6.2 for what I remember, and at least we have arrived into the top 3, not far from a Lancia Delta, Integrale Evoluzione, and the Jaguar E-Type 4.2. Let's listen for the last time the background music. Who cares about the lap times? It's a telemetry that just says to you how you drive, and so maybe losing or earning points. Let's have a rival car raffle. No cars this time, thank you. Okay, more points. Level up. Okay, it's not very clear to me. I don't know if it is clear for you, this level of points, but I would say for the first 30 minutes of playing this game, not bad. I mean, the sense is the more you drive, the cleaner you drive, the better, for sure. And so you drive against the walls, against the others, and you earn points if you are very clean. Not different from iRacing from this point of view, I would say. Okay, so let's see if we can save. Okay, if you don't mind, I'm going to save this, let's say, evolution of my playing this game. I just tested before the set of steering wheels and pedals, just to be sure to make it work. I would say, if you like it, I can go on with this hands-on theme on this game. The music is beautiful, but anyway, I would like to return to the title. Okay, I must admit the feeling on the steering wheels and not on the pedals is not bad. I mean, from a pure technical point of view, it's a nice feeling game, if you like, and maybe must be discovered better and better. From Gran Turismo, I would say maybe I was expecting a bit more, I don't know, because at the end you can just freely race. Let's see some tracks. So we have this Red City, this Marco Strada that sounds like Venice, or maybe it is Venice, because Piazza San Marco Square is the main square in Venice, and I've seen many monuments and bridges that reminds me the Italian old city. The Tsukuba circuit, very famous and also present in Gran Turismo. This Speediapolis ring looks like Indianapolis, more or less. The Mystic Cave Way, I would not suggest it to anyone. This Mirage crossing on dust, not bad. Also because Gran Turismo introduced dust races. I don't remember in which episode of Gran Turismo you had the possibility to start to practice on rallies, etc. Let's see this driving revolution. Okay, it's a sort of license level, maybe. Yeah. Okay, I don't care. And you do it on an ocean bridge. That it's a long bridge, many kilometers long, and you basically drive straight on, and you have just to get all the targets proposed. So almost like a flight simulator when you have to practice more and increase your skill level. I mean, overall 40 minutes of recording I hope to bring down to 30 minutes. The episode, I hope you have enjoyed. This first try was also entirely new for me, so I was not prepared at all with this game. But anyway, from free racing, a time attack, a driving revolution, and blah blah blah, I think the main feature is the Enthusia Life, where you can basically measure yourself with a chosen car and improve your points, unlocking cars, etc. etc. Maybe not with a reward in money. That was the main feature of Gran Turismo, just to have always a reference with the most famous title available for the PlayStation world. And so I would say not a bad game. I would like to go on hoping that you will like it, just to discover together with you all what this game has to offer. But I would say also having the possibility to play with Gran Turismo, with maybe racing cars, etc. I don't know. The first thing for sure would be to remove the music. Okay. And sorry, going back to the free racing. No, it was not this one. I want to avoid this music. Nothing against the composer, but it's really, at the minimum level, it's really almost an obstacle to concentrate on what I'm going to say, given that I'm not an English mother tongue. Maybe yes. So apart from Enthusia Life, I said that is a sort of unblocking, let's say, path, earning points and challenging other cars. I would say I don't find something really special, let's say. It's just a game like Gran Turismo, a bit different, and yes, the purpose to me looks like Gran Turismo or many others games. I would say also Gran Turismo has many licensed cars that maybe can bring a bit of excitement to the possibility, let's say, to play the game, to go on and choose a different car or win a different car. But anyway, this is the first episode. I will try to give a second and third possibility to the Enthusia Professional Racing game developed by Konami and published in 2005. For the moment, that's all. I hope at least to steal to you a laugh for my first attempt to play this game. And yes, it is not, let's say, stealing my heart comparing games like Grand Prix 4, Gran Turismo, or R Factor, etc. So that's it for the moment. I wish you all the best. See you very soon, at least in the next episode number 2 for Enthusia, going on to discover new cars and new challenges. But anyway, take care of yourself. And as always, stay home, stay safe, stay racing. See you very soon. Ciao from Marco from Monza. Bye bye.